Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I was out and about and I found something else at Family Dollar. This is a new product. And I have seen this before with other brands, but not with this one yet. I decided to pick it up. And this is a loose glitter eyeshadow, but it sort of looks like the cream eyeshadow that I've been reviewing and talking about and doing videos on. And this is in Feeling Festive. So, it's a shimmering finish with easy to use applicator. Pull out applicator carefully and tap excess before applying on eyelids. So, I am going to take this out of the package and we will see what it is like now right here. Now it has a doe foot and it's really pretty in color. So we will see what it looks like. Some of these plastic, there we go, better. All right, so this is the product. Let's see here. LA Colors, loose glitter. Okay, and this is in Feeling Festive. See if you can see that. There we go. There we go. The letters are all in gold. All right. You can see that now. All right. So, opening the lid here. This is what the product looks like, and it's really unique. Okay, this is the inside of the bottle. Okay. And it is definitely, it looks powdery. It looks powdery. This is the doe foot. All right, so I'm going to apply this product and see what it's like. Okay, it is it's not flyaway at all. Okay, it's not flyaway powder. Let me get a little bit more. It doesn't, like with some powders, you take your brush and drag it across the eye color. It's, and it has a lot of powder buildup. This, it doesn't. Let me see if I can, just a minute. Let me get some light. Let me see what this does. All right. There we go. There isn't a powder buildup or a, like you drag your brush along the shadow and you automatically have a powder buildup. And you either have to tap, which you could with this. You either have to tap or, tap, 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 or, shake like so. It did say to tap, but you don't really have to if you don't want to. I'm going to go ahead and apply again in front of you. This is the way. There we go. See that? Okay. And this is the way it applies. This is interesting. So that's how it applies. Now I'm going to put primer on, and then I'm going to apply it again, and we'll see what the difference is. All right. So this is my primer. And this sets in 30 seconds. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit of this primer. Okay. I really like primers like this. Look at that. Look at the applicator there. I like that. Completely controllable. I like that. All right. I'm going to put some primer, I think, on that side. See? And I'm going to apply again, and we'll see how it looks. The color's okay. It's pretty. It looks like there's a little bit of breakup with the color or the product. See what I mean? A little bit. But we'll see how it is wearing. Okay. So I'm applying again. And this is a full doe foot. Okay, this is a full doe foot. I just pulled it out of the bottle. All right, so wow, the difference is really a lot in the color. Look at that. Look at the difference there. It stands out more, and it's actually more together than the other side. Yeah, it is. Look at the difference. It's big. So, I'm going to apply a little bit more primer, and I'm going to go up the wave just a little bit so you can see better. I think I'll go this way instead of the other way. That is really great. There's a big difference there. With this, on this other side, look, it sort of broke up, the color is. But on this side, it is really pulled together. Look at that, looks good. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit more primer. And we will finish on that other side, and we will see the difference. But the difference, in my opinion, is pretty big. All right. Okay, so I got a little on my finger. It's pretty. It's a pretty color. It really is. I can't wait for the wear test. See how it wears. Okay, so I'm going to get really close up with the doe foot so you can really get a good look. There we go. At what it looks like. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I've swatched on my arm, color difference is just like really a lot. Okay, so it's a really thick it goes on heavier. Though see where that see I just applied after I put more primer on this side. See where that heavy area is right there? But I did try to apply another application, and it didn't go as well. So I'm going to try again, and we'll see what it does. Because you might want to put more than one application, so we'll see. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so let me look at the swatch. Better. The loose pigments are, there we go. This tapping it in a little bit might work better. I tapped it in a little bit, and you can see it's done a little bit better. All right, now let me do a really close-up swatch for you so you can see it really good, really clearly. I think that it's laying down. Look at that. It has applied a lot better. So now you can see the first, no primer. And this is the second with primer. So it looks much better. It has a lot more substance. It's a richer color, has more depth than this side. So that's good. I really like this portion right there where it applied heavier. So I'll see how I can work with it. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit of primer on my finger, and I'm going to swatch it there so you can get a really good close-up of how it looks up close. There was one other color at Family Dollar that I chose not to get because I didn't like the color. If you have a Family Dollar and you can get there, you might get that color. I'll see about doing another video down there so you can see what all is there. Okay, so just in applying, there's no, sometimes when you apply eye color, there's a little bit of fallout down the bottom on the top of your cheek, right underneath your eye. This doesn't do that. What it does is, if there is, like a little bit of shadow that doesn't immediately go into the swatch, it just falls or displaces itself on the side of the doe foot, and then you can just tap it in, or just go ahead and brush it, if you will, not like in using a brush, but just take the doe foot and go smooth it in. All right, this is what, see that right there, that right there, that piece, that's what it does a little bit. But I just went back over it and smoothed it down. That is what it looks like close up. And it's a really pretty color. I like it. It is, like, as I said before, it's not, some of my colors are really messy. Uh, they don't go puff or poof as you use them, but there's a lot of fallout when you put it. There's a lot of powder buildup. Buildup, that's a good word. As you go to put on your brush, and that's how it behaves. This isn't like that. It's like it groups up in little tiny clumps, and then you can gently go over those clumps to smooth them down. I thought this was going to be another liquid eyeshadow, but it's not. It's definitely powder. I want you to get a good look at the wand and the doe foot, so you know exactly how it looks. No surprises. And how the color functions. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to go over the original swatch I did and see, if it adds a little. It is adding a little, but it's still not as rich and robust a color as the one with primer. All right, everybody. That, now you know what it does without primer and with primer. So, all right, everybody. We will see how the wear test is. This is what it looks like. LA Colors glitter, loose glitter. It's called loose glitter is what it is. LA Colors loose glitter. All right, and this is feeling festive. Let's see if I can show you again. If you can see the name there. Yeah. All right. All right, everybody. So that is all for this video. You've seen the before without primer and the with primer, and the difference is big in my opinion. And then close up on my finger. Okay, so everyone, that's it for this video. I have more vlogs coming your way, and blogs, reviews, all of that. So subscribe and click the notify for all the new videos coming, and like, and I will see you in the next video, and have a good day and a good evening, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.